Hey there, Foxy Gamers! Welcome to Cook Serve Delicious 2! I am so excited for this game to be coming out. I've been watching it for the last 2 years because I enjoyed the first game so much and was really happy to find out there was going to be a sequel. And here we are! I am fortunate enough to have access to the beta and the embargo has been lifted, so it was time to share this game with you all. Currently, it is being demoed at PAX, so if any of you happen to be at PAX during the weekend that this video is uploaded, the first weekend of September, you can go over there and play it. But for now, it is in closed beta, and there will be more invites sent out next week, but right now it's pretty limited. The game officially comes out on September 13th, so it's not very far away, but I wanted to show you guys what we have in here so far. Now, the campaign is not something that is unlocked just yet, but we can do some chef for hire scenarios, which I will show you today. But for starters, here is the food catalog to give you an idea of all of the foods that will be available. Look at this French toast. That looks super delicious. I don't even think we can practice mode stuff right now. Nope, we cannot. Can't buy anything. Nothing like that. No details or anything. This is, again, this is beta, not the full version, but it is already pretty fun, and I cannot wait to have access to all of it. But here you go. Here's all of the foods, and it will start out with a lot of these being locked. I'm not 100% sure how you unlock foods yet, but we will find out before too long. We also have sides here and drinks. So for those of you who played the first game, there are a couple big differences to this one. For starters, we now have holding stations, which you will see in the first day that we go through, where some of your main entree meals you will prep at the beginning of the day and throughout the day. And then when people come in to order those, you have to have them ready to go in the holding station. Otherwise, you cannot serve them. So if you don't make stuff in the holding station in time, they're going to get impatient and you're going to get a bad order for that. And for sides, they will also be in the holding stations. And that will give you more money, and it will give you delicious ratings on the meals that you serve if you have those ready to go. And then there are some other optional foods that can be prepped in the holding station to save time, but they don't have to be. And let's see. Okay, so here's the other big difference that, so far anyway, that we've discovered is there is chef for hire. And I don't exactly know how this is going to work when the game is fully released. But here we have Max Wieners, and right now we can try out one of their menus. And you can see here we have all these other locked menus, and when we go into these, we have already set Buzz, and let's see, the PS and HS would be prep stations and holding stations. So this one is going to be more difficult, more hectic, but also potentially making us more money. And you can get medals based on how well you do. We have bronze, silver, and gold. Gold is for if you don't mess up a single order and you just have perfect all the way through. Silver is for less than 5 average orders. And the bronze is for less than 5 bad orders, I believe. So I have high expectations on myself to get at least a silver order on everything right now. I don't have all the key bindings memorized yet, so I'm not going to be as good as later on, but it's pretty fun so far. So let's go ahead and check this out. I did do a stream on this yesterday, so I'm going to pick, first of all, the restaurant that we didn't get to on the stream, which is the All the Sports Grill. So we've got an easier one and a harder one here. I'm going to start with the easy one, just so that I can talk a little bit better while we're playing. Okay, so Here's our Chef for Hire mode. While in the first game, you ran your own restaurant and participated in various challenges. CSD2 opens up the field by allowing you to cook in 30 different restaurants, each with their own set of levels that get progressively harder in difficulty. There are over 350 levels in total. You can earn a bronze, silver, or gold medal in these levels depending on how many average bad orders you get in one day. Strive for perfection and attain medals to earn new foods, restaurant decor, and more. Okay, so I guess we unlock foods by getting medals in these. So in the original game, you would unlock foods simply by getting enough money to purchase foods or upgrades, or like that, in addition to getting more stars for your restaurant. Alright, so we prep foods to start the day. No required foods on this menu, but we have hot dogs as optional, and these are our sides. So we'll go ahead and do hot dogs because it's just better to have these prepared. Now you have to follow the recipe in the holding stations just like you do in the prep stations. Otherwise, your entire prep will be considered bad and you'll have to throw it out. Alright, we've got ourselves some hot wings here. And, uh-oh. Oh no! I already messed up! I hit the wrong one! I don't know why I decided to do this, but, well, we barely even cooked it. Yep, there's our first average order. Bye-bye, gold medal. Okay, so we got our traditional wings here. I don't know why the wings aren't something we can prep. I might actually give some feedback on that for the beta, because, I mean, you even saw we have 4 baskets to prepare them with, so you would think that we could have them as an optional prepping food. Okay, so here's our hot dog. We've got pretzel bun. Oh, that looks so good. Cheese and ketchup. Just a simple hot dog for that person. Tangy sauce. And there we go. Now the trash starts out only having one thing to throw away, but as the day goes on and you have more trash, you have to mash it in the dumpster. Alright, so our rush hour is about to start. I want to try and get some sides ready to go here. We'll get ourselves wheat bread rolls. Interesting that it's E. I hope they change that to W. Okay, gotta get our hot wings going before we can take care of this. Recipe teriyaki wings and toss. Okay. Premium. Oh, that's it. Just a dry dog. Okay. Whatever, man. One of those people that don't like condiments. I dated someone like that once. He was weird. Who doesn't like condiments on their food? Seriously. I mean, I can understand not liking some sort of condiments, but nothing at all? Nah, that's boring. So in this game, we just... it's so hard to talk right now. Alright, oh no! I missed... Oh, no, our hot dogs went bad. Da-da-da, there we go! Hot wings and traditional wings, okay. We do not have any hot dogs ready to go, but that's okay. We can prepare these separately for now since it is rush hour, and I don't have time to deal with the holding station right at this moment. There we are. I imagine the wings are going to become a thing that is really easy to do once I get used to it. Oh, don't burn, hot dog! Because they're all kind of prepared the same, and you have to put some sort of sauce on them and then toss them and serve them. And for beer, I'm really glad we still get to pour the beer, because that was one of my favorite things about the first game, was serving people beer. It's not quite the same, because we don't have to do it as often, and we're giving them pitchers instead, but it's essentially the same mechanic. And of course, just like last game, we have rats, but now we also have roaches. Now, I don't know what the difference between the rats and roaches are going to be just yet. If certain foods, like if your foods attract rats and roaches the same amount, and it's just there to like add some variety to the chores, or if it's like, oh, these foods, oh no, I messed up my pour. These foods will attract rats more than roaches and what have you. I apologize if I go off on a tangent or I start talking about something and forget to come back to it, because this game can get pretty hectic and I will get distracted, not remember what I was talking about. Whew! Okay. We've still got 6 hot dogs left, so that is good news. You can also see here that if you look at our recipes at the bottom of the screen, hot sauce, wing sauce, okay, blah blah blah. I can't say words right now. Oh, there we go. Beer and more beer. No, what'd I do? Oh, I didn't flip to the next screen for putting mustard on. That is something I'm not quite used to, because most of the time in the old game, the key bindings were different no matter which screen it was on, and so you could hypothetically press the key binding for the next page without going to the next page. And you can see we have to mash our trash down now. And it would still acknowledge that you gave it that ingredient. But because there's so many more ingredients in this game, they need to be on separate pages. And I'm not quite used to hitting the space bar to get between pages. So that is a warning to myself that I should not play both this game and the old game at the same time. Otherwise, my brain will get way too messed up. Alright, there we are at the end of the day. We did not get too many sides served today because we just had quite a bit of buzz and kept me busy the whole time. So I think we got a silver medal. I know we had a couple mess ups because that beer got an overpour. Yeah, 3 average orders. So we got a silver medal. Yay! Not that the game is saving my progress right now or anything, but there you have it. Okay, let's see. The other one that we did not get to in the stream, I think was maybe this one, Edie's with the meatloaf. So yeah, let's go ahead and do Edie's. This is a bit different of foods than our last one, so it will show you some more foods here. And I really like the backgrounds of these restaurants. They did a nice job of theming these things. Okay, meatloaf. Bacon wrapped meatloaf. I don't think I've ever had that before. I'm sure it's delicious, but I won't be eating that anytime soon. Definitely want to get ourselves some mixed veggies to offset that bacon wrapped meatloaf. These dessert shooters are a little bit similar to sushi from the original game in the sense that you can't, like, I think if you just mess them up by even one, it will automatically be a bad order. But also the fact that there's no cooking involved, you just, you know, hit the keys for whichever dessert someone wants, and that's all you need. Oh my gosh, our meatloaf does not make very much meatloaf for— oh no! Ah, there we go. There's an example of what happens when you mess up your holding station. I put bacon on that one, and there was not supposed to be bacon, so we had to throw it away. Chicken is very similar to what it was in the old game, with having to tenderize it 6 times, and if you tenderize it too many times, you basically have mush on your counter, and it's like, yep, okay, That was one too many smacks, and now it's no good. But that is the one and only item that I have to actually count. And I probably will not be able to count at the same time that I am making the chicken. Okay, bacon bits, cheese, croutons, onions are on the next page. I don't think I finished talking about, oh crap, the purpose of the pages in this game now. You have color coding on the recipes here. Like you can see this one, Caesar is blue, the next two items are red, and then we have chicken on our last page, so that kind of helps you out to know when to hit spacebar. I am going to lose some... Oh, I lost 2 there because I don't have this memorized, and I'm having to actually read these recipes here. Moose, that was an easy one. Oh, come on! Cream, key lime pie. Oh, no! We're getting a lot of bad orders. We might not even get ourselves a bronze medal this time. Okay, let's see here. Chicken breast. You probably have noticed by now that the chicken breast will also have a visual indication of how many times you have smacked it. So if you lose count, there is a chance that you can look at it and, uh-oh, what are we missing? Oh no, I had another bad order. If you lose count, you can look at the picture and see how many smacks it has on it, which is nice because in the last game, you had no way of knowing how many times you smacked the chicken. Oh crap. It's not, oh no, no! That is definitely saying goodbye to our bronze medal. Womp womp. Here we are. Finally starting to catch up with this. We need more meatloaf, and it's almost rush hour time already. We just got recovered from the last rush hour. As you can see, this game gets hectic very, very quickly. Fortunately, when the full game launches and you start out your restaurant, it will start out with a bit easier of a menu. You won't have as many holding stations or prep stations, and your buzz won't be as high, so you won't be quite as busy, and that way, let's see, Texas tea, brew it, and there we go. That way you will be able to get accustomed to some of the recipes before life gets hard. So don't be intimidated by how crazy this is right now. Also, I am talking while doing this, and that makes things a lot harder when I'm trying to remember which key goes with which thing. Uh-oh. We're out of meatloaf already? Crap. There we are. Hopefully that'll get done in time to serve that meatloaf to that customer who is patiently waiting. Oh, this is not going to be a good day. We are probably going to get sad music at the end of today. Oh, no! But talking about key bindings, if you're familiar with the old game, the salads actually had ingredients combined. It'd be like eggs and croutons, mushrooms and tomatoes, or whatever combination there was, because there weren't as many ways to put the key bindings on here. So that is something that is kind of cool. Oh, no! Did I hit the right one? I don't know. Was Passion TP? Because that's what I hit was P. I hope so. Yeah. What was I saying? I don't remember. Oh, yeah. The key bindings of salad. Now that we have separate pages, we are able to have every ingredient on a different key. But that also means it may take a little bit more memorization work to be really good at that. Because we still have key bindings changing according to recipes sometimes. Woo! Oh, we're gonna get sad music for this one, I think. Yep. Ooh. Womp womp. 8 bad orders. No bueno. But we still had 49 perfect orders and 18 delicious ones. Which I do believe the delicious orders come from sides and maybe drinks. I'm not entirely sure how that works just yet. We also missed 2 chores. That was no bueno. Oh, so sad. Okay. Well, I think for our last one here, I'm just gonna show you guys how we can set up our own restaurant here. So we're starting out with this many available entrees, which I don't know if that will be in the final game or not. But for now, I will just choose some foods that you haven't seen yet. Alright, here we are. We've got ice cream, bean burgers. I believe that is just stew. And for our sides, we have black beans, tater tots, and wine for our drinks. I'm not going to fill up all of these because that's going to get super hectic. I want to try and aim for a completely perfect day because I don't think I've done that in this video just yet. But you can see here our really hideous restaurant that nobody would probably want to come to because they're fearful they're going to get stabbed or get some sort of horrible disease from our food. But we're going to prove them wrong. Alright, so we'll start out with stew here. We got oil, beef, potatoes, and onions. And I think it's really cool, the details of this game. Having a gas stove for starters, and then cooking the meat separate from the soup. Very accurate there. Alright, so we've got cookie dough. And apparently we only serve people 1 scoop of ice cream in our restaurant. Right. We have a whole lot of toppings to choose from though. And our bean patty is our optional food, so I will go ahead and cook those up. And how about we get a side of black beans prepared? I love black beans. I mean, seriously, that is probably one of my favorite things to eat. And yeah, you give me black beans with pretty much anything, I will be happy. I know too much of anything is no good, but at least they're fairly healthy for me. Sprinkles and whip. There we are. Okay, so bean patty, tomatoes are O. I think that's going to change. Sprouts, avocado, and top bun. Those were some key bindings that people... I wasn't the only person who was kind of complaining about how that's confusing. Like, you want to try and hit T for tomato, but that actually puts your top bun on, and then you can't add any more ingredients. So once you do that, that's it. That's all you got. Okay, we've got rainbow sherbet, which is S. Chocolate syrup. Oh, that sounds gross. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. We'll get rid of our stew first. Oh, I accidentally hit this one, but that works. Strawberry syrup, nuts, and whip. Okay, we're almost out of stew, so we'll have to put that on pretty soon. Ah, there I go! I put the top bun on because I tried to hit tomatoes. Alright, there, now I did it right. There goes my perfect day. Womp womp. Oh boy, this is already super hectic. What was I thinking? Of course I'm not gonna get a perfect day. I don't have these recipes memorized. Elk, uncork, there we are. Sprouts, pineapple, lettuce, tomatoes, top bun. Ah! We definitely don't want to miss our stew because that should be an easy thing to get. Kazu Marsu. For those of you who are familiar with the old game, I'm sure you already noticed that the wine, like the vineyards from the old game, have made a reappearance in the new one, which I think is pretty fun. Oh, I just don't even care how bad I'm doing right now, because it is over for me. P's are E. Okay, there we go. Elk. Oh, man. This is nuts. I don't know if it's gonna be this. I don't think it's gonna have this many holding stations and prep stations at the beginning of the game once the campaign mode officially launches. Strawberry sprinkles and whip, because it is definitely a lot. Okay, clean out our trap. Oh, crap. We're gonna miss our... don't go away, Stu! Whew! Okay. I failed at keeping up with the sides because we've got too much stuff going on as it is. Whew. There's no more use of arrow keys in this game, which was some... Oh my gosh! Ah, we're already at the next rush hour! Yeah, so I kind of have mixed feelings about not using the arrow keys anymore. It was harder in a sense because you had to like take your right hand off of the the typing area in order to... Oh dear, okay. 6, 7, 8, there we are. Butter pecan, chocolate syrup, nuts, whip, blurb. Okay, rocky road. Oh, I cannot talk right now. No! We don't have any stew left. Okay, let's make stew real quick, otherwise we're gonna have a lot of extra bad orders. Here we are. Alright, we've got ourselves some elk. Yeah, I am happy that we don't have to sit there and spam the up arrow as quickly as possible in order to uncork the wine. It was about time we got ourselves a wine opener. That was not the one I meant to hit. I meant to grab the wine and we're gonna lose it because I don't have these key bindings memorized. No! Oh, I'm so sad. Gummies and whipped cream. There we are. Ah, gotta grab that stew. Oof. No! No! We're gonna burn! Ah, we're gonna burn our burger! Ah! Oh no! All the burning! No! No! Ah! Ah! No! Whew! Almost started a fire, guys. Oh boy. There goes our chores. All the bad things. Well, I guess now's a good time to take out the trash. Okay, chocolate syrup, strawberries and whipped cream. Now that's my kind of ice cream, man. Okay. What do we got? Deckard V. I haven't paid attention to how much money, like, the different wines bring us, if that actually makes a difference, but I don't think we're even getting money right now, because it says we have $33. Was that in our tips? I don't know. But there we are. We have some more sad music again. Womp womp. But what can you do? I'll get better. I promise. Anyway, there's a little taste of the decorations that we'll get to add to our restaurant at a later time. I'm really excited to play the campaign when it gets added to the game. I'll probably do another episode just to show you guys what some more of the foods are in the Chef for Hire restaurants. But definitely when the campaign launches, we will start that, and that will be our main focus, and we'll try to get our restaurant as awesome as we can. And I'm going to do my best to memorize my foods and be able to get us some perfect days. So thanks a lot for joining me, everyone, and until next time, stay foxy.